Episode 18.
Mike, what are you wearing?
What do you
have a
mean?
ponytail.
Well,
Nah,
I was
he's
excited to
wearing
wear this
something
hat. I was excited to wear this hat.
All of a sudden, you're religious?
What do you mean? I got the cross in my head.
Yeah, what's going on over there? Is that in style?
Yeah.
You got it hanging
It's a
like
fucking
that?
fashion statement.
You
What
have
do you
3
mean?
crosses on your head.
How? 1?
And in your hair.
My hair. 2.
And on the ponytail, there's a cross.
3.
He made a lot of sins this summer.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
always fucking sin. I'll fucking sin again
You
tonight.
need Jesus.
Whatever. Episode 18. Here we go. Alright, everybody shot.
Just do it.
I don't care about work tomorrow. Do it for the memory.
Do it.
Do it for me.
Yeah.
Do it for the story.
Alright, that was hot. That was hot.
Do it for the story.
Alright, here we are. Episode 18. We have a very, very special guest with us today.
Don't make me blush now.
The beautiful,
One and only.
one and only, Kaitlin Reagan.
What's up, guys?
What up, bitches?
Fuck bitches, get money. We're in Belmar right now. That's where shit goes down, right?
Shit goes
First
down.
time this summer in Belmont.
First time for the podcast.
Nah,
It's big.
Nah.
It's a big deal.
That's
a
where
big
we met
fucking
last
deal.
summer in Belmont.
Yeah, and I missed a lot this
Do
summer.
you remember the first time I met you?
I don't.
Okay.
Talk to me.
I'll refresh you because you only responded to my introduction. You're the only person to say this to me.
What are you talking about?
My thing was that when I introduce myself to people, I say, "Hi, I'm Mike Martucci. Nice to meet you."
Okay.
And your reaction was, "Oh, I get the last name too."
You know what? Because people be forgetting about their last name.
Forgetting about the save
Last
the last
name's
name.
important.
Save the last name.
Absolutely.
Because how many people say hi, I'm Mike?
Everyone.
Yeah.
How many mics are there?
Yeah,
Mike.
That's what I mean.
You know what the thing is about you two? The name just goes perfect. It
Mike Martucci.
rhymes. Like, why not say it?
It
You know
fucking
what I mean?
rhymes. Apparently,
it's
Mike
extremely
and Martucci-
important.
Right.
All right.
Good
Mike
rhyming
and,
skills.
Mike and Uchi rhyme now.
Well, last time we talked, we said we had a white party going on.
And I missed it.
You missed
You
it.
missed it.
definitely
Anything
missed
crazy go on?
it. She knows.
Talk to
But
me.
she knows. She knows.
She's
don't
teeing
know.
us up. She's teeing us up.
I don't
it on
know. There might be some things going on I didn't know about.
Never.
So Mike posts a story on the account and writes, "This is a war zone," and I think
Talk to me.
within 10 minutes, girls were going up to us and going, "Oh yeah, it's a war zone here. Like who's here? It's a war zone."
Dude, 5 minutes since then I.
Legit 5 minutes.
So what you guys are telling me is you're giving up your game. Just like that. Done.
It's all about the brand.
See,
All about
all
the
about
brand.
it could also be reverse psychology. Like they'll never know because I can say something on here and then I could switch it up. They could expect it because I've said it, and then I'll switch something
Yup.
up too. So like until I'm actually really in the moment and a girl's in the moment with me, they don't know if this is the real game or not.
Yeah.
So you're saying that girls need to watch out when they're watching this. Because
Yes.
you guys could be doing anything to them.
Yeah.
Any fucking thing. And they think they have one up on us.
'Cause
We
they're
have the game
listening.
figured out. So it's fucking over.
It's funny too because then at
Huh.
DJ's, what was it? Then that weekend, another girl came up to you and said, "Mike, it's a war zone here for me." So everyone's been using that against us.
Well, when boys say they have the whole game figured out, what does that mean for boys? Talk
I'm
to
just
me.
very confident in what I say to girls that I just met or girls
Mm-hmm.
I know.
What do you say? What's like one of your phases? You go up to them and you're like, "What's
It's
up?"
just not going to come out on here because I'm not giving up my game because I already get shit on. For
So
fucking
I've told
saying
some of
stuff.
my girl best friends this.
Okay.
I feel like I have the game when I'm just trying to flirt and just trying to like hook up with someone
Okay.
down. Like I'm good at that. I know the lines, the flirty
Okay.
lines.
You got some lines.
I get different when I like someone. Because, like, I don't go right to all that flirty bullshit or, like, I don't know. I feel like it really is a game for me when I'm just trying to, like, hook up because I don't care about them as much. Whereas when I like someone, I act a little bit different.
How do you know if you just want to hook up with someone or you actually like them? Like, how does that work for a guy? You look at a girl and you're like, "I like her" from a distance? You just
No.
see her hair, her
No, I think it all
eyes. What
starts with
happens?
hooking up with someone. Absolutely.
Okay, so
it
it has
starts
to
with
be-
hooking up and
Of
hanging
course,
out.
you see someone that's hot, you want to hook up with them. Done. That's
Okay.
If I see someone
Let's
that's
not
hot,
sugarcoat
like,
that.
I could eventually like them. Like, I spend time with them.
Okay.
Hook up with them. But, like, if I see someone that's hot, my first thought is, like, I want to hook up with them. And then I don't know if I like them until after that.
So the first hookup for a guy is extremely important because then how does it go past just a hookup? Like, what makes you like a girl?
If
What happens?
For me, if I see them more as I want to hang out with them and not just in my head, I want to text her at 11 a.m. just because I want to hook up, like 11 p.m. just because I want to hook up, that's when I know.
So that's where personality comes in because
Uh-huh.
I feel like growing up, everyone says, "Oh, first thing I look for is personality." It's not. It's
Nah.
fucking looks.
Absolutely.
It's fucking what
It's
you
all
look
bullshit.
like.
Facts.
Okay? Then when you talk to a girl, if you hook up and she's cool about it, she's not fucking crazy. Then you decide if you want to hang out and take it further, or you just want to keep it as a hookup.
Would you rather a 7 with a sick personality or a 9.5 with
No personality.
Fucking
No person.
bitch.
Obviously 7 point. I'm big on personality because I don't even like relationships as it is.
So
or
you'll
keeping
take the
serious
7
things.
that has a little bit of like flavor to
You
her,
have
other
to
than
up there. You have to.
you got to be there.
You have to make that work.
You got to be there.
No.
But what about like the little things? Like for me, when I'm like, if I'm like talking to a guy, especially my boyfriend, like you gotta smell good.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
breath
yeah.
gotta be on point.
Oh, hygiene's
You
the
know what
biggest
I
thing.
mean? Like hygiene is just everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's a huge turn on.
But perfect segue. You're in a relationship. Sorry, guys.
know.
A long-term one too.
Long term,
How long has it been?
7 years.
7
on and
years.
off though.
On and off. Yeah, right.
You know, you gotta give us a little
It
credit.
absolutely happens. How do you spice things up and keep it like new and like just want to be around each
I
other all the time?
always tell him like this is extremely important. Like we gotta change up the scenery. We be driving to like Jersey, go to all different beaches. Like any type of scenery change up, you got it. Along with bringing friends around.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want his friends around. I want my friends around. Our friends gotta be friends. Like everything's gotta be like, like it's gotta be cool. And also like what I'm saying, like sex is important. Like when you're 7,
I mean, this is
It's
the podcast to
important.
be on,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Like when you're 7 years in, like sex, you gotta change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about location, positions. And it's a little different when you're 7 years in. It's more about in love, like you're making love
All right,
versus
all right.
like
Give me a position. The first one that came to your mind, because one just came to your mind as soon as I said
alright,
position.
doggy. Absolutely.
Just regular, straight up doggy.
I love doggy. Not gonna front.
Mm.
It's a good one. Like it really gives you guys the opportunity to do what you gotta do.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
Now, your favorite position, do you like to start, it be in the middle, or end there?
That's a good question. You know what? That's an end point.
That's an
Actually,
end
no,
point?
no. That's like a middle point. That's a middle point. You know why? Because when you're ending, you want to
the
look at that
climax of
person.
the
You know what I'm
song.
saying? Like you gotta really know like who you're messing with right there. You look them in the eyes and say, okay, it's you. Like this is what I want. I fucking love
I fucking love you.
you. Listen, I know you guys maybe know a little bit more about this. Like I know people get like fucked up and then they like forget about it. So like looking in the eyes is extremely important.
Yeah.
Can't be forgetting about that shit.
Looking in the eyes.
Mike, have you had any
What-
sex this summer and you thought about the girl? I
I haven't had
fucking
sex this
love
summer.
you.
I haven't had sex this summer.
Oh, okay.
No sex. this
No,
summer.
because the podcast, I didn't want to fuck up the brand.
Are you lying? Straight
Never.
in my eyes?
I will never lie. I would never lie.
Even on the podcast.
So
No.
what were you doing last weekend? When I was
Ladies, be careful. They're fronting for you.
Bro, that's fucking bullshit. And you said eye contact.
Eye
Do
contact's
you
key.
like... I mean, I guess it's more of a guy. I should ask a guy this. But do you give eye contact when you're giving head?
Yes.
If I
But
think
you know what?
I
Go.
think it's so sexy.
But when I'm getting head, like, don't look at me. Like,
never,
it's weird.
never.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to, like, do me. Like, I'm in my own world. Like, don't look at me.
if the guy's doing it the right way, her eyes should be fucking rolled back behind her
Right,
head.
like
She
I'm a
can't even
little
make eye
busy, like
contact.
doing me up here. Like, don't be looking at me. Like, do what you gotta do. And honestly, like, take a look at what you're looking at. Like, we take
Yeah.
pride in how we, present ourselves. So, take a look.
Take a
Don't
fucking
look at me. You get to look at me all day. This is time to look at me. Look at me.
My biggest thing, I've said this on previous shows, I always start with giving a go ahead. Always start. That's my thing. Always. Whether they finish like that or not,
Well,
I'm still supposed to start.
We've said we like to make them come at least once before even fucking them.
because then
'Cause that's
fucking them
bonus
is
fun.
because then fucking them is like a freestyle. You got the
Yeah.
job
But
done.
wait,
Now you can
is
freestyle.
it true? Now tell me if I'm wrong. That like when it comes to like foreplay, when you're not dating someone, like I'm in a relationship, so I can't really relate. But like for you guys, like, aren't you guys picky with who you foreplay with?
Yes.
Like, how does that work? Like, how do you decide like
I'm-
who's getting that special something?
It's in the moment a lot, but like I'm not taking a random girl I've never met home and doing all that foreplay shit with her.
Right.
I don't know where she's been. I have to be more comfortable with the girl.
Okay.
Absolutely, I have to know the girl. Even if it's the first time having sex. If I know her outside, like friendly, like then I would do that.
Yeah.
But if it was like random, which doesn't.
If I
happen
just
often.
met her that night, or like if I know of her, I know who she is, and like now we're talking hooking up, like I feel comfortable. I know where she's been, like at least to some extent, I'll do it. But if like I just meet that girl, like then I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, because I was gonna say like, what does that mean being comfortable for a guy? Because I know what it means for a girl, but like when a guy says I'm comfortable with you, but like, what does that exactly mean? Like you're looking at a girl, you're like, I'm comfortable with you. Like, what do you see? Like, how does that work?
Comfortable. The most comfortable I've been with someone recently is when I was heavily intoxicated, to say the least.
Okay.
That's why you were comfortable.
I was just
Thought
gonna
I was
say
no,
bad
no, no,
start.
no, 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 no.
Okay, talk.
Hear me out. Hear me
here.
out. My heart was racing because I was intoxicated. I called the girl up and I was like, "Look, I need you. I need you to come here." I knew she was down here. You gotta help me. She walked over. Very long walk.
I'm crying right now.
And I was like, "Make sure I don't die." and she stayed with me the night and make sure I didn't die.
Ah, so your safety zone.
Yeah.
You need a girl that's gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
It's important. What about you, Ryan?
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Someone I don't have to like put on an act to. I could just be myself, like chill.
Do you have an
Yeah.
example?
Of
Got
anyone
any
this
girl
summer?
No, not this
Experience?
summer. Just like
In life.
in life.
I feel like someone I could just bring home and chill with and have no expectations. Like I gotta impress this person or like I gotta do this.
But then do you do less? Do you do less in bed for them?
No, if I feel comfortable, I do more. Like I'll do the foreplay stuff.
Okay.
That's what I said. Like I know where they've been. I feel comfortable. Like if I have no idea who they are, I feel like I have to like overly impress them. Like I don't-
Facts.
If you
I
feel
hate
like a
that
girl's
shit.
not gonna care how you perform, do you do less?
Ooh, that's a good question.
no, if I feel comfortable and in the moment, like I want to do it.
Mhm.
Like I actually like giving it. Like I don't mind doing that at all.
Of course.
If it's the right person. Like again, it's not going to be someone random that like I just met. I don't know where they've been. Whatever they expect from me or not. Like if I'm down for it and I feel comfortable, like I have no problem doing it.
No. So let's get into your big thing right now. Huge
Talk
thing.
to me.
Huge fucking thing.
It's a huge thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
It
But
rhymes with shick shock.
TikTok, baby. Okay.
Rhymes with big cock.
So big cock.
Oh,
You.
TikTok's
Never.
it.
I can't relate.
Ooh.
Fucking tiny dick syndrome.
That sucks.
TDS. Anyway, TikTok. How did it start? Tell me how it started. What's going on now? Is it
Alright,
like
so I have a best friend in Miami. His name's Colby, and he was like, "Listen, like you've been talking about wanting to grow on Instagram. It's not working because everybody wants to be Instagram famous now. Like you gotta get on TikTok." I'm like, "Nah, it's kind of corny. I don't know if I can do it." And like I started realizing the shit that's corny is like the best shit. Like people like corny shit. That's what people be forgetting. But basically, I started just randomly posting, and like it was kind of working, kind of not. I was getting some views here and there, but like once I started being myself, like TikTok popped off for me. I started giving advice, which I love to do, and just doing whatever like I felt like I wanted to do. It was working.
did TikTok contact you at all?
No, I started off by myself. I was just like screw it. Like I'll just join TikTok, like join the wave, and then I started posting, and people just started like seeing my inspirational stuff, and I was like, yo, I love this girl. Like follow me, follow me, follow me, and then one video after another, and all of a sudden like boom. And then also, like, I was posting with my boyfriend, which I feel like,
People like the couples things.
Yep.
yeah,
TikTok.
couples is like, you know, like, especially with this age, like, couples is kind of hard to hold down. So when people see couples actually working out, it's, like, inspiring.
Yeah.
Because sometimes at this point, like, sometimes people are like, is even love exists? Like, is love a
Yeah.
thing? And it's like, yeah, but, like, this generation's crazy. Social media and all that, it's hard, you know?
You have to both want it. You know what I mean?
You gotta both
really gotta want
want
Not
it.
just a little bit.
You gotta be
You
passionate.
need to fucking be passionate.
I feel like
Yeah.
you got in early. Like you're one of the first people I saw posting on your Instagram stories, like your TikToks and stuff.
I did get in early. That's another thing. A lot of people are like, you know, like let me see if other people are doing it. Like if other people are doing it, like fine, I'll do it. Like I'm not gonna be a follower. Like I'm gonna start the trend. I'm gonna hop on it as quick as I can if it works and lit. Like I used to get abused for posting on Instagram. Like before Instagram was even big. Like I was always like years ago. Like I was posting like bikini pictures and stuff, and everybody's like, "Yo, this girl's taking it so serious." Everybody wants to be Instagram famous 5 years later.
Yeah.
It's how it goes.
Yeah.
So like, why not just start? I'm just gonna keep pushing, doing everything. Because at this point, I have nothing to lose.
Nothing. I'm
Nothing.
in the same boat.
Nothing.
And do you see it as like a job or a chore? You have fun doing them.
Oh, it's absolutely a job along with just a passion. Like I wake up and I'm actually excited to create something, whatever that is, and like most importantly, like provide value to people. Because a lot of people just throw shit up, but like I want people to like watch my shit and like actually get something out of it, like learn something, feel something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, like we just talked about keeping a relationship going and stuff. The biggest thing that I had a problem with in the past was getting a girlfriend, and then it stops my like creative flow. Like I want to do something where I'm creative all the time, and hearing backlash from a girl kind of turns me off.
You
right
weren't
away.
with the right girl.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
She's got to support you.
maybe that's my taste level. Lost my taste in Corona, but
Not
then
a woman.
right.
Yeah, it's kind of funny too because me and my boyfriend, like, we were never really on a same wave. Like, I loved social media, and he hated it. He was like, I don't get it. Like, this is stupid. It's a waste of time. Like, go get a real job. And, like, as soon as we started, like, I was like, listen, just try it out. And now he loves it because he's doing it, and he's doing well on it. Once you guys start doing the same thing that you guys both love and, like, are in the same kind of field and on the same kind of, like, wave, you know, it gets easier. You got to find someone that's like about it with you, like a partner in crime.
Right.
I mean, your
Yeah.
boyfriend has to support you because you're posting a lot of stuff. Like these
Absolutely.
days, social media wrecks relationships.
You have no
like,
idea.
Like a lot of times, a girl posts pictures in a bikini and she has a boyfriend. They'll be like, "Why the fuck you posting that?"
Oh,
Like
of
very
course.
controlling.
Of course.
I feel like they gotta support you or else no.
Yeah, like, and people always, like, my guy friends are like, yo, honestly, I love you to death, Kaitlin. Like, I know you're a good girl. Like, I know you're loyal, but, like, dating you is a fucking pain in the ass. It has to be. Like, who the fuck wants to date a girl that's all over? And, like, like, my boyfriend, like, it's been hard, like, and, like, he really, like, you gotta really want to accept somebody. Like, you have to really want it,
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
I tell every girl, even if it's just a friend or a hookup,
Yeah.
this podcast in general, like, we talk about sex, we talk about hookups, even if they're current or in the past. You have to accept that this is a business and this is
Absolutely.
entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest thing. And this is what I want to do for a living. Like, you have to just accept that. If you can't, fine. No
Right.
problem. Be
I
on your
always
way.
told you got to give people options too. Like, if you don't like it, that's fine. We're not gonna work. You want to make it work?
Absolutely.
So either join me or be cool
Because
with it.
you're content with yourself and you're happy
Very.
with yourself. And I'm
Very.
the same way.
Well, I was telling him too. Like if we eventually, like this gets big, like eventually we're gonna settle down.
As it will.
As it will. Or eventually we're gonna settle down, right? And like the stories we tell and the things we tell, favorite sex position, like you have a boyfriend, you're on here, you could talk about it because you're talking about it how it relates to you with your boyfriend.
Absolutely.
Like if we ever settle down, I can tell my favorite position, my sex stories, what I did this weekend with the girl I'm with. Like
Right.
it's the same thing. It's just I'm not talking about this girl from DJ's last weekend, like a random
Right.
girl. So it could still work as long as they support it.
And if they support you talking about the past as well, because you go through things obviously in life, whether it's fucking college or whatever, after, before, you have to.
Everybody's
got to
have their fun.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Listen.
had a life before the girl.
If they're with you, like they need to understand they love you because of everything you dealt with in the past, because you are who you are because of the past. So like if they're with you, like they just gotta, like I'm cool with hearing whatever my boyfriend done in the past. Like that's cool, that's lit. Obviously like it's like a shitty feeling, but like you did you and I love you for you now, But like a lot of girls be having a hard time with that. So you gotta really find her. I don't know if you're gonna find her at DJs. But,
It's not about that. It's more so I don't go looking at all. At all.
You don't
can't.
need to
You
right
can't.
now.
My night,
can't.
even when we go out later, is getting fucked up with you guys, and if something happens after that, something happens after that with whoever at the. It's
going with the vibe
where
of
we
the
go.
night.
Absolutely, it's all about mindset.
If you fucking go in there saying I gotta give it a go tonight, I gotta get,
You're not doing
getting
it.
But
go
that's
tonight. I
like
promise you
anything
that.
in life. If like you're narrow-minded and
Yup.
you're going down one path and you're not open to things, like you're just gonna fuck yourself.
Absolutely.
We've talked about don't put all your eggs in one basket with anything.
Uh-huh.
Like a girl, career. Obviously, you're in a relationship, like your eggs are in a basket.
Right.
But when you're single, when you're looking for a job, looking to launch a career, like you have to try different things, like until you to know what you really want. You can't have your mind in one place only.
Right.
And that's like with you. Like you venture out to different things. Like you're on a podcast, you do TikTok, you do Instagram, you're on a
Right.
show. Like you're going in every angle, which is good.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm out here, But like, no, seriously, like I said, 7 years on and off. That was for a reason. I mean, it takes a lot of time to figure out if that's exactly what you want, if that's the person. There's a lot of adjusting. Like you like a certain thing, I like a certain thing. It's not easy.
No.
And also, it's very rare at this age. I feel like mine was kind
Not
of
just this age, this generation.
yeah, maybe
The
that's
social
what
media
it is,
generation
honestly.
makes it tough.
Social media
Absolutely.
generation, people like don't even realize like the 20s are not the time to get married anymore.
No, they're not.
Right? And it really has to do with this generation, because when obviously in our parents' generation, 18, 19, 20, that was the time where you have to find that person.
Right.
And even if you're not happy, don't let it go, because you got to get fucking married.
It's true.
It, not what
Not
I mean?
anymore, though.
Not anymore. It's crazy.
I
No
feel
one
like
ever
it's a
thinks
good
about
mix
that.
now. I'll see people get engaged like this age younger. Then I also see people wait till the 30s. I don't even think it's about your age, really. Yeah.
If you got
Because
it, you
people
don't.
always get married young no matter what.
It's
just
also
gonna be less.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people don't want to start that life until they're like financially stable. And I feel like
Absolutely.
nowadays it's way tougher to get to that point. Like
Yeah.
it takes longer to get to that point. Get a house,
Yeah.
be stable.
Like I said, I really don't look for that long-term thing, because I want to build myself up as much
You
as I
said
can
you'll
to
never
be
get
ready for
married.
it. Never. We say we'll never eat again after we're done eating.
Yeah.
Do we eat again? You know what I mean? It just
don't
takes that
know.
one.
Mike, you keep saying that like you're in this mindset of single wave. Like, is it because like you had bad past
Who heard you, Mike?
experiences? Yeah, like
heard you?
what's going
Literally
on? Cause like you're very strong set. Like I'm going out. It's just for me.
Because every time I settle down, maybe it's just the wrong person. Maybe it's just the wrong person. Maybe you're right.
When I like
Is this
someone,
like a fucking- is
I'm
this a
so
sit-down?
about it. Like I'm the relationshipy type, lovey-dovey.
Okay.
When I'm single though.
Full send.
Mike, I feel like, is always, whether he likes someone or not, has the single mindset.
Okay.
Single mindset until you prove me wrong. If you could be, like I said, you have to have everything I want.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's stupid to look for, no, but like,
The Mike I know, you're not relationshipy type.
what do you mean? I dated a girl when I met you.
Yeah. And you're not the relationship type, that's why you're single.
Damn, you're getting exposed.
I just don't, if someone wants to start drama with me, I'm not for it. I'm not
No,
going
I
to
feel
yell.
it.
I'm just going to sit there, and if you want to be mad, go somewhere else, because
I
I'm
feel
not
it.
dealing with it.
Nah, you didn't find the right one.
Let's get off that fucking topic.
Let's go.
You were on this show called Paradise Hotel that aired on Fox.
Yes, I was.
What is that show about? What was that experience like?
That show was crazy. So basically, it's a show where you have to have a roommate and you have to find like someone that like you want to like basically date in order to stay on the show. So every night you have to have someone that you're able to like share a room with. But first of all, the process to get on the show, before I even got on the show, I was literally locked in a room for like a month and a half by myself. They called it fancy jail. They would knock on my door 3 times a day and ask what food I wanted. They would show me a little menu. You couldn't see the outdoors, other people. If we even walked outside, a towel was put over our head. Like, I literally like forgot what it's like to live. It was so bad. And then the show itself was just a war zone. I mean, like,
War zone.
a fucking war zone.
The fucking war zone.
Exactly. Like, basically, like, everybody, like, people be living their life thinking everyone's out to get you. Like, no, like, being on a reality show, like, everybody's out to get you. Like, especially, like, a competition one. Yeah, no, it was really, you gotta, like, really be on top of it. And honestly, like, I came home, like, appreciating the people around me. I was like, all right, like, there's real people out there. Because everybody on the show was mad fake, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
A war zone.
Oh,
Did you like the first roommate you woke up with?
So the first one was a girl because I came in late and I was like, yeah, this is mad cool. Like, me and you were about to fuck shit up. And then I got my roommate. Like, I ended up having to, like, I don't know, this couple, like, you have to break up a couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I ended up breaking up a couple because, like, I don't even have to do anything. I just kind of walked in. He was like, I'm sorry, me and you aren't working out. Like, I'm going to talk to Kaitlin. I was like, okay, that went well. And, like, honestly, like, now that, like, it's all over, like, the guy I was with, I was kind of, like, with just to make it to the end for the money. Like, I was really trying to make, like, I was just trying to win the money.
No, I think you should.
What was the prize?
It was $250,000, you know? Like, that's a good setup. That's pretty good to start off with.
It's a good base.
It's a good base, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was kind of just faking it till I make it. There was someone else on the show that I was interested in, but shit was just too crazy. But, you know, I was honest with my partner.
So they gave you a month and a half off. Do you think that was, like, to almost desanitize you from general pop? And, like, you go into this show and you're like, oh, like, I want to mingle with this person. I want to mingle.
Pretty much.
That's
like,
what it is.
They, like, literally take you away from humans. So, like, the second you get on the show, like, you're so excited to see people and all you want to do is just talk.
Yeah.
And if you don't talk and if, like, everything's cool and, like, nobody's fighting, like, they're going to make you fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're going to pull you aside and be like, yo, like, did you hear, like, so-and-so was talking shit about you? Like, go out there and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, my God. I was just so happy. Like, I was living my best life in paradise. And then they just fuck with you. And it's
Is it stressful?
honestly crazy. It's really stressful.
Did you get voted off?
No. Well, I was in the finale, and then the cast members, this is how they fucking picked the winner. The cast members that I got off the show that were in my competition, obviously I'm trying to make it to the finish line, they come back and vote who they want to win. Why the fuck would they vote me to win if I kicked them all off? Like, it was, like, stupid. I was hoping that, like, America would, you know, pick or something, but, whatever.
It's almost like the circle. The actual the contestants vote you off.
Yes. You have no idea. And, like, you know, like...
And you didn't know
It
that.
makes no sense. It's mad bias, you know?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Based on some of my story replies, I think America would have picked you.
Yeah.
Like, I vote, yeah. I see story replies. Caitlin from TikTok.
No way.
Yeah, I'll read a couple.
Go ahead.
Really?
We got Kaitlin.
I gotta stop
bro.
it right now. I love Caitlin from Paradise Hotel. She's the shit.
No way.
I gotta no fucking way. That's so dope. I follow that Caitlin chick on TikTok.
See, I only know you from being with the friend group with you know who.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
We're out here grinding. You know, I really want it. I'm not gonna stop.
I love that.
You know
It's
what I'm
fuck,
saying?
That's
Like,
the shit.
I'm
That's
being
me. That's me
genuine,
right
like-
now.
I'm not even
You
like
guys don't understand.
I see that in some of your shit. Like, I listen to some when you post the stories,
Yeah.
like the inspirational shit. Like, you have the drive, which you need.
I really do. Like, I have sacrificed so much partying this summer to really get to the finish line. And, like, I didn't think I'd ever do that. You know what it's like to be a party girl? Like, I lived in Miami for 4 years. Like, all I did was party. To stop to do what you love and, like, really try to get there is, like, so much discipline. Like, you guys don't understand.
Do you have support?
Do you want to stay in New York? You want to move?
I want to move to LA, yeah.
LA.
I'm
moved to
only
LA.
here because of COVID.
Really?
Yeah. I would have been way gone.
You could do it
Yeah.
now if you wanted to.
COVID's still kind of happening. Like, I'm not going to go to LA and everything's still shut down,
Support
you know?
from your family?
Yeah, they love everything I'm doing. And then, obviously, it's weird because, like, if I didn't have a boyfriend, like, it would be kind of hard because all my friends, like, all they know is going out and partying. Like, nobody's really, like, grinded. Like, nobody's, like, really, or grounded, I should say. Nobody's, like, really thinking about, like, career right now,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Nice.
But it's nice to be surrounded by someone that's, like, willing to do that with me because if I was doing it alone, it would get, like, really hard.
Right. So, just off of what we talk about, reality shows, we think the best entertainment is when someone's single. Do you, like, would that turn you off from a reality show because you have to sort of bring that energy, that fun, that hooking up?
I think Ronnie and Sammy scarred everyone from reality TV in a relationship.
Right. But if it was, of course, but if it was just her.
What do you mean? Like
if they asked you to do another Jersey Shore 2.0 or whatever, would that turn you off from doing it, or would you do it anyway?
See, the thing I love about my boyfriend is he knows that no matter whatever it is that's coming my way that needs to help me get to where I want to be, he'll let me do. So, like, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
I would have to do it.
Yeah, you have to.
Have to do it. There's no such thing as saying no to opportunities that are going to benefit you.
Absolutely.
Whether I'm in a relationship or not, I was always that kind of girl. Like, I'm going to do what I got to do. So.
Do you have any for the guys, the guys that don't listen to the show?
Yeah, they're lurking.
they see it. They know
And
what's up.
the ones that
they're
don't
watching you
follow
guys
the
kill
show.
it.
You have any, like, turn-offs about guys that you really don't like, that you see right away?
Yo, guys, don't flex. Don't flex your money. I don't want to see all about your gold. I don't want to hear about your gold. I don't want to hear about all the money you got in your pocket. I don't want to see your car. Like, let me get to know you. The first thing that you should be talking about is, like, who you are, what you do, like, what you love to do. Like, do not talk to me about how much you make in a year. Like, guys, like, what's up with that? Like, I mean, like, unless, like, that, like, they're looking for gold diggers. Like, this is the thing. Like, guys will be picking up girls and they, like, start off by talking about their money. And then they end up with a gold digger, and then they're like, I don't get it. Like, why can't I find a good girl? Because you don't know how to talk to girls, so you're finding the wrong girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want a good girl, then be a good guy. Like, talk right.
Uh-huh.
So definitely turns off is talking about, like, money. Other turns off, like, we were talking about the hygiene. Come on.
If that's not everybody's number one
Right,
turn on,
like-
turn off, then
Of course. To be honest, even if the girl's hot,
me and Mike stay on our
There you go.
hygiene, and we carry around breath sprays like
little
every 5
Listerine
minutes.
sprays they
Just
sell in
Really?
CVS, girls
All the
and
time.
guys. Girls look at me like, oh, you're fucking crazy. You're cock, whatever.
I feel so much
No.
better when I feel like mint.
Absolutely.
In my mouth.
I'm
Absolutely.
crying. That's smart.
In the bar. And when I'm
See, this
nervous,
is what
I'll
I'm
spin
talking
it.
about.
I'll fucking spin it. It's
You
double.
just keep it
does
out.
two
It looks
things.
like a little thing to fidget with.
Yeah, fidget. The tick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any more turn-offs.
Turn-offs.
There's so many, I feel like. Just, like, if you're, like, sloppy drunk out, too, like, why are you...
That's my number one turn off with a girl.
You know what I mean? Like, don't... Like, if you're gonna drink, like, that's cool, but, like, know your limits. Like, if you don't know your limits, like, we can't really, like... You know what I mean? Like, then I can't really trust you out. Also, like... I don't know. Like, let's say, like, we're out and, like, I just seen you before... Like, you're talking to mad girls and you come to me, like... I don't know, like, guys be running around the club, be running around the bar, like, oh, you said no? Okay, let me go try her. Like, which one you got told no over there? You know what I mean? Like, kind of, like, try to, like, pick, like, 1 to 2. If one doesn't work, like, at least wait, like, a half hour and then, like, make your rounds. Guys,
No,
like,
guys-
oh, you said no? Okay, how about you? Like, you're, like, right
Yeah,
next to
yeah,
them, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
What's a fuck boy to you?
Oh, my
I love
God.
that. I love that. I love that.
Fuck boy.
I love that. I love
A
that.
fuckboy is just somebody that, like, wants both. Like, you want to, like, live single life, like, that's cool, but you also want a relationship. And you're, like, telling a girl she can't do A, B, and C, but you're doing A, B, and C. Like, that.
A hypocrite.
That's, yeah, like a hypocrite.
Double
like,
standard.
yeah, and, like, also, like, the way that they, like, talk to a girl. Like, why are you talking nasty? Be nice.
Like I'm the shit. Like
I did-
disrespectful.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. It's our podcast. I did it this weekend.
You got a little
I
cocky?
gave the double standard.
What do you mean?
I gave the double standard to someone. I was
You want to
like,
be able to do both, and if someone does it that you're talking to, no.
someone I found that's doing something, but I'm doing.
I know he's on
10
it.
times.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just, like, I mean, like, hey, like, if you could get away with it and don't get caught, like, cool. But, like, chances are, like, guys are not good about hiding things.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed that? Do you guys get caught often?
I mean, I think it's
Because
a combination of
catching
guys
left
aren't
and
good,
right.
but girls just know. They
Like,
just
we
know.
just
You
you
find
have to,
shit
you guys
out.
have to understand, like, we're like literally like made for the FBI. Like, don't mess with us. We're gonna look at a Snapchat. You guys posting a Snapchat. Like, if there's a toe in the background with a pink toenail,
Absolutely.
I guarantee we're going on that girl's Instagram and seeing if she has pink toenails.
Yeah.
Like, don't play us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't mess with girls. Girls are
You know what I find
crazy.
cringy? When a guy, like, I've seen it, when a guy's way of flirting is disrespecting the girl, like knocking her. I think it's so fucking
Disgusting.
cringy. It's disgusting.
That separates us from fuckboys.
Yeah.
Like what? Saying like, "Oh, you're so fucking ugly. Fuck me."
I've never heard that one. I've never heard that one.
No. Wait, hear me out. No. Hear me out. All right, we were at Marina Cafe in Staten Island, and this guy was trying to talk to like one of my girls and was like, "Yo, you're so fucking ugly. Like, I'd fuck you right now." And I'm like, "Whoa, like,
the
yo,
fuck?
you just came out of her neck and then you're trying to bag?" Like, it was
Honestly,
kinda
I
weird.
love it.
I hate it.
love it.
I hate it.
She
That
got
line
with
is
him.
hilarious.
Like, she got with him, so it kind of worked.
It
Like,
worked.
I don't know if I'm trying to promote this right now, but like,
Girls hate. I'm sorry. Girls love getting treated like shit.
I'm starting to. Honestly, this is crazy, but like, I'm starting to feel the same way.
Girls love it.
You have to have a mix.
The mix.
There's got to be a mix.
The
You
dick.
have to treat them good, but then also like not to like back
Right.
up a little bit, like keep them on their toes, keep them on edge.
Listen, like, if we didn't answer your text, like maybe we're like in the shower, like we're a little busy, like don't double text.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
oh my God, I hate
Do
double
not
text.
Yeah. I hate
it.
fucking double text.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't answer you, I'm busy clearly. Like don't hit it back up. Like are
Big-
you guys double texters?
No, I hate getting
He
double
goes,
text.
"No."
I'll never
And
do
you
it.
could admit it now.
Let me hear it,
When we were
Ryan.
growing up, high school, like learning everything, you did it.
Yeah,
Everyone's
everyone's
learning
learning how to
Yeah,
text
what
and
you gotta
flirt.
When
do?
and
I
shit.
used to do it, like
Did
I
it
didn't know
work out?
better. No, I would just fucking flip out. Like, why did I do that? You know what I mean? It takes so much not to double text. It's amazing.
That's the feeling of sending that risky text, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Go in the shower, wait for that text back. They didn't text you back.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
I don't
now
like
you
getting.
can't
I don't
text
like
it back.
getting double texted. Like a story
Right?
text,
It's
I'll answer.
annoying.
I'll answer if I want to, and I don't double text.
Absolutely.
Never again.
And speaking of double texting, like clinginess in general. You know what I mean? Like clinginess is eternal.
Would you consider this a double text?
Let me hear.
You say goodnight.
Okay.
You text them good morning,
Nah.
or do you wait for them?
Girls think that's a double. Absolutely.
Nah, see, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Girls think
It's a
that's
new
double.
day, new conversation. I guess.
Girls, for some reason, think that they can't say. But at the same time, when a girl does say goodnight, and then if she says good morning, I do think like, oh, no problem.
Well,
Got
here's the
it.
deal. Like,
Gotta.
this is what I always say. Like, you hit me with the good night text. All right, I'm going to sleep happy. Then you hit me with the good morning text. Like, all right, like, he's thinking about me. Now it's like the girl's turn to like, you hit her with the good morning. Now
Yeah.
you're going to sit back and relax. Let her do what she got to do. Now you're going to play a little hard to get. You already showed that you're willing to talk. Now she's got to put in a little work. I want to hear from you. I'm not going to put too much, you know what I mean? Like, you got to play it off.
That's why my
So you like a little bit of the effort and consistency, but at the same time, a little bit of the game mixed in
Oh,
there.
game has to be involved.
Okay.
Guys.
it's sad, but it has to be.
Has to
to be
be.
involved.
Has to be. The biggest thing I always say, even like you just said, when you send a good morning text, after that good morning text, go be on your way, do your thing. Go
Right.
live your life, do things that you like.
Yeah.
Don't fucking wait for that text because you're going to drive yourself nuts.
Absolutely.
And even when she answers, you're going to be like, oh, I got to answer now. Like, you got to just do your own thing. Like, let it play out on its own. Give
Right.
it space between texts. Just hang out.
I'll give a mix. Like, if it's 1 in the morning, you know, like there's nothing going
There's
on.
nothing
You're
going on, you
looking at your
text right
phone,
away.
I'll answer the combo.
Absolutely.
If it's the daytime, even if I see it,
Yes.
I'll wait a little bit.
Absolutely. Good point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was actually going to ask you guys, like, let's say a girl answers you an hour later. Do you answer, like, 2 hours later?
Depends
Like,
what
what
time of the day it is. That's huge. It really does.
What do you mean?
It
Talk to
really
me.
does. If it's in the afternoon, I'm doing something, I see her
Okay.
text back, I read it. All right, I got to finish what I'm doing first. And once I
Okay.
get to my phone again, I'm going to answer her.
It's a good game.
If they answer an hour later, it's a minimum of like, I'll definitely wait like half hour at least. Try to play it off. Like I saw it, put my phone away, do what I got to do. I don't feel like I've done it. Like I don't necessarily need the tit for tat. Like an hour, I'm gonna one up her. I'm gonna wait 2 hours now because you can't get into like a good conversation flow. It's like dead. It's like kind of stale.
Right. You guys aware about girls being overthinkers? Like, if you
So
text a
girls
girl
do
with
overthink.
hey, with like one Y versus two, like,
That's the thing?
yeah, you gotta be careful. Some girls are like,
The
oh.
emoji versus no emoji
Right,
means
like, this is-
everything.
this is
means
important.
everything.
My biggest thing is a greeting. If we're saying hey, hi, or whatever, which I don't like doing at all. Hi, H-I, done. That's my thing.
I don't like starting a conversation with hi.
Which, like I said,
When you start a
I'm not a
conversation
few
with-
with it.
something different. Like even if I ever respond to a story, like, well, I'll never like DM someone. It'll be I have to respond to a story that's like relevant, like I can relate to them with. I will never go in with hi. Listen, you're talking to the girl, like obviously you know each other. It's
If
not
a
as
girl
much as the
starts
game.
with hi, you respond hi.
It's it's like if you're talking to them, you know them, it's your friend, like it's different. Like hi, that's fine. But when you're first talking to someone or trying to talk to them, hi, hey, no go for me. Like I'll say something random.
What do you guys think about dry texters? You fuck with girls with dry texters?
No, because I can move on to the next.
Ah, Mike's quick.
If they text me dry, but in person, they show me like a different side of them, like they're about me in person. Like I'd rather them be about me in person than text like all this shit and then be stale in person. So I'd rather them be dry over text than in person. If in
Okay.
person it's good, I'm fine.
Laughing about? What are you laughing about? You caught me. didn't you? Yo, we do some sign language. You like that, right?
We have Kaitlin having her friend here, Victoria.
She'll be on
She'll
next.
be on part 2.
yes, she will.
We're actually gonna wrap this up right
I
now.
gotta piss like a monster.
Like a monster.
Same.
Before we
Tequila
go, I want to shout out the bouncer from DJs, our friend Nick.
Nick, he controls, bounces the bar.
Nick,
outside
I'm
of
coming to
DJs.
meet you.
Yeah, Nick's the man.
Kaitlin,
Nick
to meet
hooks
you.
it up.
He has no idea he's a part of this yet, but he will.
He'll love this.
All right, episode 18, part 1.
Let's fucking get it.
Do it for the story.